I'm going to show you guys 5 easy laser engraving projects you can make that will sell fast. I know because they are my best sellers. If you follow at least one of these 5 projects I show you, I guarantee you will see success and leave with some fantastic ideas. The problem a lot of people run into is they overlook the simple side of selling and making money with their laser machines. I had this problem for the longest, so please don't be like I was when starting out. You don't have to come up with some crazy, extravagant idea with your laser to sell a product. In reality, people usually want simple, customized products. Please remember this quote: "Do the simple, but do the simple extraordinarily well and see what happens." Let's run through these projects to see what extraordinary looks like for you. For number 5, we have aluminum and wooden wallets. I make these in limited run sets and target a very specific audience to attract them. Notice I said attract, not sell. Since I live in the South, if you can't tell by my accent already, we have strong family values and love our outdoors and hunting. For this reason, I chose to go with a We the People American flag and an American flag made out of firearms. My local customers love these. Feel free to use this idea, but please understand why I chose these design elements. I know that hunters will buy these all day long because of the 2 complementing designs that target their values. The lesson is this: mix 2 complementing themes together that your audience is into. This is called flex targeting, and it is powerful. And by the way, if you need some help coming up with, let's say, outside the box ideas, please check out our sponsor, which is yours truly. My Project Idea Guide is a mini course that will help you jump the creativity burnout hurdle. It's for wood carving, but the principles still apply for us laser engravers. And yes, I just threw that shameless plug in there. So for my other wallets, I engrave simple names. A lot of people don't want designs. They want a personalized gift for a loved one with their name on it. I find the placement of the names in the lower corner with a serif font style makes for a classy look that people love. Guys, I love this auto framing feature because I can just move this around because it's showing me exactly where it's at. That looks fantastic. That is awesome. Before I send any of these wallets out, I place an aluminum card on the inside with information and nice words to top off the experience for the customer. You can find these blank wallets at places like Alibaba or through certain vendors online. Check around for the best price and quality, then adjust your prices accordingly. And now number 4, you know it was coming: serving and cutting boards. But isn't the market saturated? Yes, which means there is an opportunity for you. You just have to look at it properly. People usually want the family's last name on these boards, but there is room for creative freedom. I have engraved everything from recipes and cooking designs to logos for businesses. If you are going to engrave last names on these cutting boards, look on Etsy for ideas and save your top 5 favorite name designs. This will give you a good place to start, and your customers will love the ability to choose from different styles. If you want to save money, I recommend catching the sales at your local craft stores. I can score an acacia wood cutting board at about 40% off most of the time at my local Hobby Lobby. If you don't have a local craft store, look online and buy in bulk to save money. And now, for a bonus tip, do you want to get orders right now for cutting boards? Let me share a secret with you. Purchase 3 to 5 cutting boards, engrave the names of different families you know on each of them, one for each family. Then post a picture of the freshly engraved boards lined up on your social media. Watch what happens to your inbox. I promise people will begin asking about them and you will start receiving orders. Now, after you are done taking pictures with those cutting boards you just engraved, tell those families they owe you $50 each. I'm just kidding. Give those away to the families. But congratulations, you have just successfully marketed yourself organically. Trust me on this one, guys. Do it. This investment pays back so much, and you bless people in the process. And number 3, I'm going to run through this one fast. My biggest seller is tumblers. I know, every laser engraver knows about tumblers, but remember what we talked about with the wallets? Get a theme together and slap a name on the cup. Most requested items is tumblers, and you can make some serious cash with them. Don't sleep on this opportunity. You can use the same marketing idea with the cutting boards on these tumblers. Buy 3 through 5, maybe a little less if you don't have the cash. Put your friends' names on them and post that picture on your social media of how much fun you are having making them. It will attract so many people. In the same vein, you can order wine glasses, flasks, basically anything you can drink out of and engrave anniversary dates or something sentimental for someone. I recommend buying all of your products in bulk if you can to save money. I will leave you a link below to my recommendations you can check out after this video. For number 2, we are going with jewelry. I'm throwing this in here because it's one of the simplest and fastest projects you can do if you have an infrared or fiber laser. I find that a lot of people love gold-plated and silver-plated necklaces for gifts, especially if you are making pet collars or anything to do with animals. Now, I don't necessarily sell a lot of these, but they are worth mentioning. Now, speaking of pets, my friend from Shine Flow Laser Creations had this ingenious idea where he engraves pictures of pets on key fobs for the owners. This is just one example of how he targeted a certain audience. So take this example and learn from the creativity of it. I could say more on the jewelry, but use your imagination and I know you will come up with something great. And for project number 1, are you ready? Project number 1 is you. We are taking a hard lift here to say something that needs to be said. Plainly put, if you suck at talking with people, you aren't going to make any sales, even if your product is exceptional. I'm not talking about being fake so people will like you. I am simply saying you need to have character and integrity and learn how to communicate with people. Believe it or not, people aren't buying from you just because your product is cool. They may find you because of your cool product, but if they start a conversation with you, they need to be able to tell that you have character and that they can trust you. And if you have the conversation skills that reflect character and integrity, they will be a repeat customer. For instance, if someone messages you and asks, hey, how much for a custom wallet? Don't reply with 40 bucks and say nothing else. Say, hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for your interest. They are $40. I can do different designs if need be. Can you tell me what you were looking for? Do you see the difference in those replies? I'm not telling you to be me, but do it in your own way. But what I'm trying to articulate to you is that the customer wants something from you. And if they feel like you put them before the transaction, they will develop trust and buy from you. Does that make sense? Be genuine and honestly care about other people because they will sniff out if you are doing it just to make a sale. Once you establish yourself, you are going to probably have multiple requests for all kinds of stuff, which in turn will tell you what your customers want. Start locally by posting your projects on social media. Facebook, Instagram. People can't buy if they can't see what you are doing. Remember, do the simple, but do it extraordinarily well and watch what happens. If you are interested in any of the products I mentioned in this video, I will post them below in the description along with the links to my absolute favorite laser engravers. By the way, tell me which project was your favorite by commenting below. Be sure to like and subscribe and watch this next video on the screen here if you don't know which laser engraver you should buy. See you guys later.